They never saw it coming. The darkness they buried me in became my weapon. I was not supposed to be here. They laughed. They doubted. They watched as I fell, again and again. But they didn't realize. Every fall was a lesson. Every scar, a badge of survival. They thought they broke me, but I was just beginning to rise. This is how they wanted me, defeated, powerless. Now they'll wish they never underestimated me. They whispered behind my back, smirking at my failures. They pointed fingers, casting judgment like their lives were spotless. Betrayal was my constant companion, and disappointment became my shadow. Every path I walked was lined with thorns, cutting deep, leaving wounds they expected to never heal. I heard the snickers, the murmurs, not good enough, never will be. I trusted them, people I thought would stand by me, but they weren't there when I fell. Instead, they watched, entertained by my agony. The lies they spun, the daggers they plunged, all while pretending to care. It burned. Oh, how it burned. There were nights I stared into the abyss of my own mind, questioning if they were right. Was I destined to be nothing? To crawl through life, invisible and defeated? The anger twisted inside me, fighting with hopelessness. I felt the weight of their expectations crushing me, suffocating me. But in the pit of despair, something stirred. A spark. Small, barely visible, but enough to ignite the darkness. The whispers changed. They weren't theirs anymore. They were mine. A voice growing louder each day, screaming, "Enough. Enough of the tears. Enough of self-pity. Enough of believing their lies." The rage turned inward, but not to destroy, to rebuild. They thought they were burying me, but they didn't realize I was a seed. And seeds, they grow in darkness. Subscribe now to join the journey of resilience and transformation. Let your voice be heard in the rise against the odds. Every wound made me stronger. Every insult became fuel. The chains they wrapped around me, I melted them in the fire they ignited within me. I stopped waiting for someone to save me. I stopped hoping for their approval, their validation. The only approval I needed was from the person staring back in the mirror. That was my moment. The moment I realized that everything I needed, the strength, the resilience, the power, was already inside me. I just had to unleash it. They wanted to see me weak, but I adapted. I became something they couldn't comprehend, something they couldn't control. Every scar they gave me became armor. Every tear I shed turned into a river of determination. I didn't just survive. I evolved. Now I carry the weight of my past, not as a burden, but as proof of what I've endured. I've learned to channel the anger, the pain, and the heartbreak into a relentless drive. They thought they were building my prison, but they built my fortress instead. They wanted me to bow, but they taught me to stand taller. This transformation, It's not just for me. It's for every time they said I couldn't. For every sneer, every betrayal, every laugh at my expense. I've turned my agony into strength. And now I am unstoppable. They thought I was done, but now it's my turn. My time to show them what they never expected. My silence has been my preparation. My suffering has been my training. They'll feel it. The fear, the regret, the panic when they realize I've risen far beyond their reach. I'm not coming back to beg for their acceptance. I'm not coming back to forgive. I'm coming back to take what's mine. They'll see me and wonder how it happened. How did the one they mocked, ignored, and doubted become this? How did the one they tried to break become the one who now holds the power? Little did they know, every insult sharpened my resolve. Every failure they celebrated taught me a lesson, and every door they slammed in my face pushed me to create my own. I am no longer the person they thought they knew. I am the fire they failed to extinguish, the storm they never prepared for. And when I stand before them, it won't be with words. It won't be with explanations or pleas. It will be with actions. Ruthless, undeniable actions that speak louder than any apology they could ever offer. Because this is what they created. This is the monster they feared. The predator they never saw coming. I rise not to prove a point, but to claim my destiny. To take back what they tried to strip from me. And as they watch, frozen in the shadows of their own guilt, they'll realize the tables have turned. Now they will fear me. They will whisper my name, not with mockery, but with respect. Because I am the force they never anticipated, the unstoppable tide they cannot hold back. This is how they made me. Every sneer, every rejection, every betrayal, it shaped me into this. Into someone who doesn't just survive, but dominates. I rise, relentless, unstoppable. To you, the one listening, reading, or watching. What about you? How long will you stay in the shadows waiting for permission to shine? No more hiding, no more fear. Face your darkness. Own it. Transform it. Because the truth is, they'll never see you coming either. If this resonated with you, if you felt the fire ignite within, subscribe now. Be part of the rise. Be part of the unstoppable force.